am in the historic urban Sears building, and I say urban Sears because this predating the era of the shopping mall. This is in Kansas City, Missouri, and the building still stands that we're currently in. Definitely see some structural. I'm going to show that off without further ado. Would not be surprised if some of this floor it's awesome to see it preserved. And I did try to film this, but my phone decided to freeze up on me. And I'm not going outside without plugging my phone in. These stairs definitely do not date back to the days of Sears. Wouldn't even be surprised if this floor is new. Yeah, it is. You can see where the original floor that was Sears was demolished so that they could put a split level floor in this spot. Look, you can see it all cut, and that steel appears to be new. Look, you can even see the rebar in there. From being a Life After People watcher, I can say that this floor might be the cause of this building's downfall in a Life After People, because you're gonna have the rebar breaking up the concrete. So, and you can see how the floor is built. So I do think this right here probably is the original Sears floor. You can see they have it a bit more ornate in there. I'll take a look in there if I can. But yeah, this is pretty nicely preserved Sears from the era of before the shopping mall. Now I'm gonna put my gloves on and we're gonna go outside to take a look outside of the building. And, well, it's gonna be cold, so, because it's snowing, so I'm gonna make sure I'm all prepared for doing that. I can tell you're looking at me. I'm just someone who is fascinated by old stuff. This is a historic Sears, so that's what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything wrong. Just wanted to confirm that because I saw you were looking at me. Yep, an urban Sears. Not too many buildings still stand, so every floor, I imagine. But now we're going to take a look outside. And my phone is plugged in, so it should not freeze up. But you can very much imagine this building saying Sears on it up there. We've got an abandoned theater here. I wonder if we'll see a plate like we did at the mall. Oh. There's a look inside. And this is also another empty front in the building. Looks like it was at one time a restaurant, because you can see the booths in there. Apparently when Sears was here, this was a parking lot for it in its final years as Sears, because again, this was closed by the advent of the shopping mall. So, like, I mean, it's weird to think that this building has outlasted places like Metcalf South that far predated those places. It's just weird to think about. Trying to figure out if those would have said Sears at some point, and it would have been S-E-A-R, and would it be apostrophe S? But again, this place killed by the shopping mall. Not Eddie Lampert. But, like, I mean, you don't see too many of these downtown department stores still standing. You can tell this loading zone is old. Just looking at it, how both sides have... Well, this side actually looks like it might have been shot out at some point. But, like, you can tell that's the original wall there. But then here, if it spelled Sears in those, it would have said it without the apostrophe. S-E-A-R-S. S-E-A-R-S. Yeah. I'm glad I explained myself to the security guy at Urban Outfitters, because he was definitely eyeing me with, why is someone filming? You've got a restaurant in a Sears. Can't imagine that was too uncommon back in the day. It definitely did not spell out Sears at the top, because Carsro. It might have said Sears Roebuck up there. Trying to see if I can see a label scar from when it would have said Sears on the building. But you just know it would have said Sears between those two columns in big letters at some point in this building's past. But, like, I mean, I think that ornate stuff up there might just be how it originally was. It's a shame that I cannot find where the Sears plate would be, because department stores like this, they were often built with a nameplate that would say what the store was. And, like, I mean, for example, at the landing we saw with the Macy's house, there's the old plate still there that says Macy's 1961 on it. But here, there is no Sears some date in the early 1900s when downtown department stores were becoming a thing. Because, like, this is one of those old school downtown department stores. This isn't a Sears that was brought down by anything regarding the modern issues with Eddie Lampert, which, like, I mean, I guess that makes two, because we had the Kmart in Sydney that obviously was not brought down by Eddie Lampert, because that thing closed in the 90s so that they could open a bigger store. And this Sears behind me, it closed, I believe, in the 1970s, because, well, the malls were in, so they wanted to make it so that the malls could, and Sears wanted to focus their resources on the malls. So, like, I mean, it's certainly weird to think about that era, but yeah, that'll do it here from the historic downtown in Kansas City.